Okay, well, we are continuing our playthrough with Conan Exiles, Age of Heroes, and hopefully we can level up our thrall a little more, our thralls. We need to get more iron so that we can make armor for the other ones. We have 3 that we don't have armor for, because they don't have proper armor. Let's see how this pot is doing. Oh, we still got plenty. No. Let me, let's dump that. How much iron do we have? Oh, we might be able to make some armor. It looks like we need more leather. Ridiculous. I keep hitting the wrong button. So what happens when you play 2 games at the same time? We have a little bit more there. I need more bark so that the tanning station can do its tanning. And I believe we need to have our pick on our wheel. So that we can use it to get bark. Bark and resin, apparently. Sorry it took a little bit longer to get back online than I expected. I have a light outside of this room that indicates when I'm online, and it had burned out. Which is why my cousin didn't realize I was online and came in. Because he was looking for his little dog. But it's all good. I replaced the bulb, took the dogs out. I'm going to get a bunch of bark. That way we have enough to keep the tanning station going for a while. Not hitting the dead trees because they don't give you bark. All their bark is falling off. But all the live trees give us bark. So all of the live trees up here, I'm going to hit them all so that we can get all the bark we can for that crafting station. We have one more over here. I don't know what to do about that request for us to go investigate the billowing smoke, because I have looked for it and I cannot find it. And I did it again because it's such a habit. Now this should make some more leather and some more thick leather. Thought we had some of this tar in here. I guess not. We'll put it in this box. Maybe I used it all for something. I don't know. Oh, there it is right there. So we actually didn't have enough to put all of it in here. So we'll make a space. No, don't drop it. We want to put it in the box. What did I put in there by accident? Those. There we go. I finally got it right. Yeah, there was demon blood in here too. How are we doing food-wise? Eat one of those. Oh. Can't forget to deliver these to Mitra. So, we have medium padding. I'm not sure if we have enough to make all of the items. Yeah, we're missing the gloves. But that's okay. We'll manage. You'd think with the armor this would craft faster, but apparently it doesn't. Alright, I'm going to take that so I can put it in here to be We should have enough to make the gloves now. What is it missing? Oh, I have to put the leather in here. I forgot. It takes a lot of leather to make this stuff. All right, so let's find a thrall to dress. Which is the ugliest one? Armorer. She has a sword on her back. She's not ugly, but we'll put some stuff on her. Lost my last carpenter probably because he didn't have good ammo or armor. See what we can make now. I really want to keep these thralls armored because it makes a difference. Okay, let's craft this first. And after I crafted it, I didn't have enough to make the boots. But this piece is pretty important, so. I gained a level. Probably by just crafting that stuff. Yeah, I wonder how these thralls feel about me taking their clothes off and putting other clothes on. So this guy is missing part of his stuff. He needs gloves, pants, and shoes. We have a way to go. So good to know you can't transfer an item in unless you don't have it in your hand. It seems like they eat a lot of food, but they don't. Thrall pot's still pretty full. All right, I'm going to check something. Well, I can only craft 7, so we need plant fibers. It's a good thing dawn is coming. Night doesn't last very long on this world. As you see, it travels quite quickly. Gathering plant fiber. I know it's kind of tedious, but you need it. This is how you make your twine. I kept hearing a noise behind me. It's my dog chewing on something. Unfortunately, these little tedious tasks, you have to do it to be able to make the stuff you need to make. Like I need the plant fibers so that I can make twine, so that I can make the armor. If that makes any sense. Which it kind of does. If you can't sew it together, you can't sew it together. And as you can see, I don't get a ton of plant fiber. Maybe I should check into making the scythe, because that's for harvesting plants. Got lots of handfuls of bugs to eat. But I'll pass. We got steak. Why would he eat bugs when we have steak? make some twine. Make 20 right now. A dryer. A large chest. It costs 3 points to get that. Although I could do the animal pen. That way we could tame animals, which could be good to have as companions. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to look at weapons. I wish I knew which one of these is two-handed. Okay, this is a single-handed weapon, I'm sure. Kopesh. This is a single-handed weapon. That is a better shield. Iron poniards. So those are steel daggers. Throwing axe. All right, I'm going to spend it on the daggers because I use those. I like them. They're one of my favorite weapons in the game. And we have attribute points to spend. Irritate active followers. Will goad enemies attempting to force them to attack your follower. Your active followers receive 50% increased healing. I don't know which would be better. Although I do like the followers receive 50% more healing. I'm going to do that. We still have one more level to reach that. Oh no. To reach that we have many more. So I thought I got both the black ones when I hit the first level there. But there's a second one. We have quite a few points before we get to that. Oh well, still yet. I'm good. I don't know why this fool is like standing over here up against the wall constantly. Alright, follow me. We're gonna go stir up some trouble. Okay, I do have the truncheon on me. Hey, fellas. They're going to be down there walking around forever. I didn't have the iron to make the iron poniards yet. I don't think, anyway. You don't fall off the cliff, man. Stand up. Wow, my dude is beast. I'm just gonna eat all these bugs just to get them out of my inventory. They spoil anyway. Let's see where this guy's at, stats-wise. No, I don't want to give him all my stuff. I gave him a good amount. And I still didn't look at his stats. Okay, his strength's at level 80, agility at 2, vitality at 8, and grit at 88, or 5. So, he's doing a heck of a lot better than he did before. Brutal. And we got some more hide to make stuff out of. And we're going to go down here. I still don't understand why these guys that are around this campfire don't respawn. But there's a box here we can raid. Sometimes it has good stuff in it. Okay, well, we don't need the bedrolls. And I need whoops. I need to put my my pickaxe back on to grab this ironstone. This guy's using a club. I mean, we can try. I can always run away if not. Hopefully this dummy will use his shield. We're gonna run away. I love that I can revive him. We'll let him heal up. Hopefully he's using the good food. Oh, we got somebody else in an apron. Let's see what they are. Okay, he's a named dude. That's a bad idea. And he's got blades. So we're gonna just say no to that. We tried that before and he killed my thrall. So since I just revived that guy, look, he's still trying over there. I have no ammo. Seriously. What did I do? Put it all away? Nope. I can only craft 3 arrows. Well, that's garbage, because I know I have a bunch. I must have accidentally put them in a box. We're definitely not going out without any ammo. Phooey on that mess. Some of these thralls are lollygaggers. Eating and drinking all the time instead of doing their jobs. Here we go. "100 bone arrows." And you know what? Where is... I think I make it here. Yep. I need 30 steel, or iron. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I keep hitting the same button thinking I'm hitting the different one. Finally. We'll craft these. I'm going to put the other ones in the box. Okay, well that's interesting. So if you hit that, it's take all of whatever that box can hold of those items. Forgot we had meat. Almost done. Decorative jar. Oh, look at that. Somehow I managed to put all of my wood in here. Keep that stuff cooking so we have plenty of iron. She's been down here for a while, lollygagging around that campfire. Just making sure my guy was with me still. Sometimes these games, you never know. I know we have another encampment over here somewhere that has 3 people in it. Yeah, right there. We'll run down here to where it narrows, so we don't have to swim across so far. I know we got these little troll dudes too. The fiends. I know it's dark. Let's see if I can... There's usually a scout over here that comes after us if we get too close. Looks like she's stuck. Yeah, she's looping. Or he is. Okay, well, we're going to have a bunch of them.
God, take it!
What do we got? A fighter and a carpenter. And this stuck one over here is an archer. We didn't have an archer yet, so oops. Oh, I forgot. When you're dragging these fools, you can't use the torch. Well, let's drag him across. Sorry it's so dark, but like I said, I can't use the torch here. All right. At least the base is close. Archers are handy to have, especially when you have an elevated base like I do. Just give them better quality bow and arrows, and they'll take a bunch of people out for you. I was going to take a drink, but I realized that it will disconnect my rope from the thrall. Repair that and repair that. Here, let's have you stay here for right now. And let me see where we're at. And that can go in there. Put that in there as a little treat for whoever gets to it first. All right. So we have enough for 3 pieces. I'm going to craft one of those and boots. Where's my carpenter dude? No, if it wasn't him, it's this guy, the blacksmith. He needs the gloves too. And gloves. I'll make 5 of those for the next set of armor. Yeah, I'll put you in a little skirt. Because that's what all the guys wore back then, right? Drop all that useless stuff. I think we're pretty good. Pretty good on that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how much how much is going to be left over after it crafts all that stuff. We'll have a little bit more here. Get our armored up. We got our carpenter and our blacksmith suited up. I hate the fact that if they get killed, you lose the armor too. Because in actuality, I don't think that would be the case. You would take the armor off the bodies and use them on another slave. Or thrall, as they call them in this game. Alright, so we're gonna make that and that the main pieces. And the boots, and that's going to take all of the leather I have currently. Let's see how we are on iron. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Another 123. I meant to put those in a box. I just want to get that thing out of the box. It's a decorative item. I'll put it down on the bottom of the stairs somewhere. Supposed to scare away people. Make the scary people be scared. Hold for more options. Nah. See, she's always hanging out down here. I'd be telling somebody to get back to work. All right. Oh, I forgot my thrall. We need to go get some more leather. I want to see where this foal is. Oh, they're about halfway through. You know what? Phooey on these guys. I'm going to give this guy this stuff. And we'll see how he enjoys it. I like that his armor doesn't degrade like mine. His armor, his weapons. In fact, speaking of weapons, we're going to give you your big sword back. How you doing? I put chairs down for my worker thralls. They go sit in them. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't made any furniture, I don't think. But I'll give that a try. I was just commenting that one thrall is always at the water hole. Either she's perpetually thirsty, maybe she's diabetic, or she's just that water cooler slacker that everybody has at work. You know, they always either have to run to the bathroom or get a drink of water while everybody else picks up their workload. All right. I'm gonna go whack this guy on the noggin. Where's my thrall? Oh, he didn't come with me. Silly me. How much you want to bet that I forgot to tell him to follow me? Oh well, that guy will still be down there when we come back. I don't know why I thought he was following me. Nope. No, I didn't want that either. Follow. So I had to cover this whole thing, this whole floor, because until I did, my thralls were falling through it and getting stuck in the structure. Just a weird little glitch, but easy enough to overcome. Thought that'd be a good place for our first purge. Why not? Yep, they're still down here. You okay, puppy? sword is brutal. 2 hits. Get some more hide. Alright. You get Mama over here.
Take you.
Wow. Brutal. Trying to level this guy up. He was at level 8 on his strength a minute ago. Let's see if he's leveled up. Look at his stats. Yeah, he's still at level 8. His grit, though, went up by 1. And his growth chance is good, so let's attack the last adult here. I love that the thrall takes like almost no damage. Now I went over to this camp like a little while ago, and there was one of those super named thralls in the camp. What am I still looking for? An alchemist. I need to get some kind of alchemist in my camp. I know there's a named thrall over there. My guy is just not strong enough to withstand him. Every time we go up against well, this guy's got gloves and stuff on, so perhaps he's some kind of let's do that. Put that over there. Since he doesn't use it unless I give it to him. Okay, fool.
God, take you.
You first. Okay, he's just a blacksmith and we already have one. So let's see what other fool we got over here. Some muscled out spear dude with an interesting choice in haircut. Oh, he's a fighter. Just knock him out for no reason. And we'll move on to the next camp. One of these camps has got to have somebody I can use. I'll eventually find an alchemist. I usually like to lure the one on the outside this way.
You picked the wrong fight.
We gotta cook. Alright, well, we have a cook. Needed one of those, so let's see. Oop, wrong button. No, why did it do that? Because I was on the wrong thing. Eat one of those. need some leather to repair that. That's fine. We have leather. You know, I've played games with a lot worse music. At least this is kind of relaxing. And now we drag the thrall back to the base. I love when you're swimming across this river and crocodiles pop up out of the water next to you and roar just to scare the living bejesus out of you. I love how they just like bounce around doing lip skids behind you. Oh, it sounds like those fools have respawned. More leather for me. That was my first base down there. See, here she is at the watering hole again. She's always there. I bet she'll be there when I come out too. Okay, so the other thrall must be out already. Put that down. So we got the armorer, got my carpenter, I have a blacksmith. I don't have a tanner yet. There's my blacksmith. I forget what this lady is. Here, stay here for a second, dude. The slacker that's always at the water cooler. She's a smelter. So we need an alchemist, a tanner. We got a cook. A tanner, a cook. We got the cook. We have a smelter. We could use another one though because I have 2 stations. We have an armorer. That's the alchemy station. Stations, I should say. So yeah, it looks like we're just... Forgot I made this stuff. Because we need to protect our armor. Well, it gives her some semblance of protection. It's not much, but it's all we can do for right now. What does she need? She still needs gloves. Yeah, she needs gloves and a helmet. I don't think I have enough for both, so let's make the helmet. Always good to protect the head, right? If your noggin's not protected, then you're not going to make it. And there's some very worn piece of armor right there, which I'm going to save because, actually I'm going to save it in here so it doesn't take up room in the box. Because when I am able to make the disassembler, I can get stuff back from some iron, some more leather. Yeah. I swear this is the tedious part of this game, leveling up your early thralls. I haven't leveled up high enough that I can unlock it yet. I want to try to push her out of the way because she's stuck here or something. She's always there. So how are you doing today? Hi. Is this a storm coming? This looks like a sandstorm coming or something. See if I can see something from up here. I don't see it. Maybe it's just dusk. I don't see a sandstorm, so I'll take a chance. It has a lot of add-ons since then. I originally played it, I think, when it first came out as well. But I love these kind of progressive adventure games where you get to explore. And it's been so long, honestly, I don't even remember how to play it. I'm having to teach myself all over again. So we're going to pick a fight with this guy. Oh no. I forgot to change my thrall from the Truncheon. See if I can do it real quick. And take that away from him. Oh, you're in trouble now. Whack. All right. Eat some food. Let's drink some drink. Note to self. Don't forget to put your thrall's weapon on if you're going to go to battle. Got some more hide. Alright, let's attract Big Mama here. I think we're getting both of them this time. No matter. Oops, get that out of your hand. Wow, he's about killed the mom and killed the other one already. That's awesome. This guy's great. I don't know, because I'm playing a solo game. I haven't been on the multiplayer servers. I know that people are still active on them. I thought about getting my own server for this game, but until I see if people are gonna enjoy watching it, why fork out the money for that? I guess if I had a bigger following. I mean, the greatest upside to having your own server is you get to set your own rules. So, like the US nudity guidelines where they block all nudity in the game, you can change that, and you can change different settings in the game to make it easier for you to play if you want to. Yeah, I guess I'll take all of that. Ironstone hasn't respawned yet. We're not really looking for a thrall right now, so swim across and see about dispatching some of these guys. I used to play this when I originally started with 3 other people. We had our own little clan and we had a server of our own. Wow. The guys I knocked out earlier are still knocked out. At least one of them was. The other guy over there. What are you? She's a cannibal cook. I should have let my guy take her out. Steal her soul for Mitra.
Coming.
This looks like the same guy. Nope, this guy's got a big hammer. So it's a different dude. A fighter. Wow. Yeah, that didn't end well for the fighter, did it? And I'm not going to carry that around. That is too suggestive if you ask me. So we're going to drop that. See how my guy's doing leveling up, if any. Nope, he still hasn't leveled up another level yet. We'll just keep going into battle until he does. Oh, he actually got me. Wow, brutal. What was he? Oh, he's got a good sword on him and a decent bow. Why did he punch? Wow, he is just brutal. Oh, we didn't have a dancer. We could have got a dancer, I guess. I'm still not carrying this. To me, they're disgusting. It looks like an uncut penis to me, and I'm not going to carry it around. Hunting bow crafted from branches. Well, we already have one of those. And that's a better bow than we can make ourselves. And a falcata, a decent sword. Not bad. It looks like we got some meat over here we can harvest. Yeah, come at me, fool. I know. Oh, he did level up. He leveled up 2 in strength and 2 in grit. So that's good. It's what I wanted him to do. That's why I've been running around trying to... Oh, I still need leather for that. Been trying to get him all situated. I think this little guy here is an explosive guy, so I'm gonna take him out myself. I'll let my guy take that guy out. They bite. I love how they like throw their whole head forward. Yeah, they look nasty, right? Welcome to the chat, by the way. I used to see things like that all the time when I was growing up on a ranch. Not blowing up on me, dude. Alright, come over here. These little explosive dudes with their volatile glands. Wow, my guy is doing some damage. I don't get it with the punching thing. Why is he doing that? There's got to be some kind of little glitch. Anyway, getting back to the other question about what new stuff it has in it. We've got the Isle of Sipta. This is Age of Heroes. There's a magic one. There's like 5 different downloads for this, like add-ons. I haven't played them all. This is the first one besides the original that I've started with. I think we're gonna have some fools over here. Looks like they're gonna go to battle with something. Yeah, you guys go ahead and do that. Where is he running off to? Well, she most assuredly did. I know I can skin them for more hide, but it just doesn't seem right. And this fool apparently bled out or something. Or something I can't see took him out. More steaks and hide. I mean, you'd think they'd make it look like something else instead of that, but you know, I just chalk it off for devs' juvenile behavior, like they did it on purpose. I've met Joel before I knew he was a game developer, and he just strikes me as that level of immaturity. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I only know him, met him superficially, so. Shall we pit my guy up against a named thrall? I know we have one right down here. Let's see how he does. He's been pretty brutal on the lower level thralls here. Give him a chance to take out a big guy. There my guy goes with the punches again. These guys are just not pretty. Alright, so we're on a mission to try our thrall out on a named... What do they call these guys? Exile. There's one right there. I don't see the crocodile they usually fight. Maybe it despawned already. Get my shield out. Oh, she's got a big sword too. Tessa the Blade. Well, come on, fool.
Die!
Dang. He did pretty good. Now, up until now, every time we've gone up against one of these named thralls, he's died. Or whatever thrall I had at the time died. Oh, he needs food. That'll help him heal faster. Oh, it's raw. How did I get raw? I had... Oh. Drop that. Where did I get exotic meat? Maybe off of one of the, yeah, maybe off of one of the people that were killed. Oh, it looks like the ironstone is respawned. So I will grab it while I'm here. Yeah, I'm working my way up to that stuff. It's just kind of a grind at the moment, as it seems to always be in early game and a lot of these survival games. Okay, what am I over encumbered with? I can get rid of that. We must have killed something demonic. Maybe those fiends. We don't need those. That's a heavy tacit. Its durability is low right now, though. I'm still encumbered. Leather work gloves. Carry capacity 15. Alright, well, we're not far from the base, so I'm just going to live with being encumbered. That's still empty, which is good because I don't have room for it. Now my poor guy is going to walk like he's constipated all the way back to the base. See if I have any points. No. What do I have that I can get easily? I don't need the stone cleaver. I'm going to go ahead and drop the wood because I can get more wood up there. That's much better. Hopefully the demon one hasn't spawned here. Well, that didn't work. Good for him. I'm glad to see he's finally using his shield. He was frustrating me earlier because he wasn't using it. It was a bit annoying. You know, when you give them a shield and they don't use it. At the time, he was only using a one-handed weapon. Come on. He does eat a lot to heal with. Hey, fellas. And she's still here. Still here, wetting her whistle. Part of me thinks she's stuck. Yeah, I know we're going to be encumbered, but I don't have very far to walk to the cook station. Hopefully I have the right side out. Where is she? No, don't drop her. Such a fool. Of course, she's sitting on the opposite side. Alright, since that's raw and that's raw, and all of this is raw, let's get to cooking that. Okay, they're hung up on each other. So I put the food in the other station and she's decided she's going to cook in this one. Sounds typical. I think I'm going to put this back on because the other one's durability is not stellar. Figure out which thrall I want to put in a prettier dress. Actually, since this guy's doing all my battle stuff, I'll stick him in it. And who doesn't have any? And you can wear this one. Forgot to drop that one. Well, we already had wood and stone in the box. All right, this guy has this really bad weapon. So we'll give him this one. And I'm just going to drop that. We have a lot of arrows, more than I need currently. So let's put 100 in there. I don't remember what this goop is. Goop. And we have to put our sacrifices to Mitra in here. We'll make a bunch of coins so that we can Excuse me, dude. You need to, like, get out of the doorway. Thank you. So we can summon Mitra and destroy places. Alright, we need to drop this in here. Stay here for a minute, dude, so we don't get hung up on each other. It's kind of a pain in the bootay. Alright, so it's her. She needs the gloves. Made the padding already, so we'll make the gloves. And then I'm going to make 2 more of these. And that should pretty much be what we have for our thrall for now. Oh, I forgot to take it out. And we're going to drop the wraps because we don't need them. One of these, there it is. One of these boxes had bricks in it. I knew it. I'm going to stick the goop in there since we have an empty slot in that. Maybe that lazy smelter down at the watering hole will actually come up here and do their job. Although I get the feeling that they're actually stuck there. Nope, they're not there anymore. Maybe that will make the difference. Still plenty of food in there for the thralls. The cook's missing. Oh no, she's down here. Oh, she's warming herself by the fire now. What'd I tell you? Slacker. That's that coworker in the office that always is depending on everybody else to get the job done and make them look good. Why they slack around. Anybody that's worked in an office environment knows that person. Alright. Go cause some more trouble. See how much we can get this guy leveled up. Oh, I need food. What do I have left? Oh, and I have these volatile glands. And a decorative jar that I don't need. Large earthenware jar. Alright, well let's we'll put it there for now. Alright, my guy. You have lots of food now. Volatile glands. A little bit of food. Okay. Get my stuff together and figure this out. Gotta think of a name for this guy. If he was blonde, I'd call him Charlie because he's kind of built like my friend Charlie. Except Charlie's blonde. And this guy's bare-chested, and Charlie's got a nice furry chest. Free loot. Oh, we got a cot. I wonder if they'd sleep on that if I put it out for them. What is that? A throwing axe. Alright, so we'll pick all that up. And then I don't want that. I don't really care about the throwing axe. I should put this where my current bow is. Can I repair it? No. What does it require? That I don't need. I don't want to get rid of it because it's a nicer bow than I have. I need to take this one off of so I can swap it. I think that's ridiculous that you can't swap your weapon over if you have it selected in your hand. Like you couldn't just flip it out over your shoulder and grab a different one. You got TikTok the crocodile from Peter Pan. Hey, you got a bite in on me. Get him. Hardened in battle. Yeah, what he said. If you're wondering why I keep looking up there, it's because I have to keep an eye on the clock. I love my gaming, but I'm also a member of a board of a nonprofit and I have a meeting tonight. So I have to make sure that I'm at my meeting when I'm supposed to be. Duty before pleasure. And it's really an honor to be on this board. We serve a very large area because services for LGBTQ people are not close to where I live other than us. Tried to get my shield out, but I guess I messed up and selected the wrong thing. Right, I don't want to spend a lot of time for him on low-level folks. Yeah, he hasn't leveled up any. There's some more people camped just up here by that pointy stone. Where the light glows. Yeah, we got 3 here. That's crazy. They all went after my guy. Ooh, nice kick. Not good enough, though, man. Well, they died in interesting positions. Got 1. Did I get 2? No, I got 2. Definitely not carrying that. They keep trying to give me those things. I'm not carrying it. Oh, is that a different kind of meat? Dried meat. I don't need those. Definitely don't need the sandals. Or the stone mace. Or the stone skinning knife. Interesting. Let's see if they have a little box or anything over here. Oh, they do. Some of them do, some of them don't. Got another torch. Alright. I think we're going to whack that crocodile across the way. And then put this stuff at the base. I was going to go after my dude.
You picked the wrong fight.
Well, I guess I don't have to worry about him so much. He seems to be doing a lot better than he was. I think there's just, yeah, a carcass down here that it was chewing on. And just for giggles, I'm going to check the box again. I love the little bug noises in the game. Oh, looky here. More stuffage. Those we don't need. I don't need those. Yeah, I guess I'll keep the leather bed rolls, the hide rolls, or whatever they're called. For now, anyway. I don't have enough bone to repair it. I'm sure I do in the box. I love all the ancient architecture in this game. It's fun to explore, like this old bridge. Give my guy a little drink when we walk by. I'm surprised the smelter isn't down here. It's slacking by the water cooler again. Maybe I spoke too soon. I don't want to get hung up on this guy again, so stop following me for a moment. Nope, it was this one. I knew one of these had the goop in it. What do they call it? Slothing fluid for removing war paints. Do they not stack? Apparently they don't stack. That's kind of ridiculous. It's a fluid. Why wouldn't it stack? Oh, I see this. I don't want in my inventory. I have multiples of these. Those can go in there. Well, some of them can go in there. Got a lot of bandages. I think I need to make another box, like soon. Or get bigger boxes. How many do we have? So we have like 60. We need 40 more, I think, to summon Mitra. First time I played this and summoned a god, I made the mistake of summoning it at my own base. Don't do that. It's bad. It's a bad thing. I don't understand the difference between the two torches. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, focus. want to make a chest, I probably have to do it in the carpentry bench. No. In the tinker's bench? No. It has to be in my inventory. I've made them before. Okay. That's confusing. Crafted with a construction hammer. Okay. It's a repair hammer. This is a construction hammer. Storage. Wood. One of these has wood and stone in it. I'm going to put that in there for now. And those. I need to get this ironstone out of my inventory. It's definitely weighing me down. Yeah, that was a big weight in my inventory. All right. Construction hammer. Well, somebody's having allergies like me today. See if I can fit another one in here somewhere. At least until we can, you know, make some more storage. What is that? Simple armor repair kit. Do I have a weapon repair kit in any of these boxes? What are these? Simple weapon repair kits. Okay, I have 2 of those in my inventory. Advanced weapon repair kit. Okay, so we're going to put that in my inventory for right now. I forgot about this guy. Our little captured hyena. Okay, so now that I remembered my little hyena friend, I need to see about companion spaces. Nope. Crafting stations. There we go. Okay, so I have everything I need except for the wood. So let's get that. And we're going to build it. And we're going to tame our little hyena butt so that he can be fierce and fight for us. Got lots of wood over here. I also need a big flat area for this thing to sit. And I think it's going to be right here. Okay, I think we have 400. I remember this thing, it's freaking huge. So, back to the construction hammer. And yeah, like I said, absolutely huge. Wow. I think I have to put raw meat in here. Now we go get our little hyena and we're going to stick his butt in there and attempt to feed him. I think I can feed him cooked meat at first, but I think he prefers raw meat. Come on, little guy. We're going to have a dog. I already have two right here. One over there behind me sleeping. The other one's hanging out around here somewhere. They have an absolute fit if they can't be in the room with me. They will sit outside and bark. Okay, now doesn't say they're crafting. And I don't see him either. But it says he's in there. All right, let's go get some meat. I need my dog. Is that one of those demon ones? Please tell me no. Okay, we should be able to get plenty of meat for our doggy. Or at least enough to get him started. I think they prefer feral flesh, so I'll probably have to go get some crocodiles for them. Yeah. They're not going to eat that cooked stuff. Phooey on that, he says. So I'm going to grab my other thrall and we're going to go hunt for some crocodiles. Get some feral flesh for the pup. I thought I put a ton of meat in there. Could the thralls be eating it? Oh, he's got a bunch on him. All right, man. Oops. For some reason, it was selecting the pillar behind him and not the thrall. I don't know why. You'd think as many years as this game's been out, that little glitch probably would have been fixed by now. I know I remember when I first played this game, you couldn't build anywhere near these ruins. It wouldn't let you build on them or near them. I meant to put that bed down, but I didn't. Got a crocodile right there, and another one right there. Dang. When he hit that one, he flipped it right over, didn't he? How much did we get? 6 feral flesh. Is there more? Any more crocodiles right here? I know there's one just down from here. Yeah, this guy's respawned.
Gods take you!
And I gained a level. Alright, I want to run this up to that hyena because I'd like to get a greater hyena if I could. And if you put the right meat in there, that's what you'll get. Unfortunately, I don't know which the hyena prefers. I think it was feral flesh. It could have been savory flesh, though. So we'll see. I think it's weird that you can't see the animal in the pen. After they finish, you see them in the pen, but shouldn't you be able to see the puppies too? Or the small animal as it progresses? I don't know. Oh, this is bad. This is a sandstorm. We need to get inside. Yeah, these things are terrible. And until you get the mask to protect you from these storms. Ah, there he is. What are you doing? You can't really do anything when they're going on. And I noticed if you don't stand in just the right spot in your structure, you'll still take damage. Which I guess would make sense. It would be like having sandpaper run over you. It's very warm in here with the computer on all day. I have a fan going above me, but it's still warm in here. It's about almost 90 degrees in my city right now outside, Fahrenheit. So it's been quite warm the last couple days. We went from winter to summer. We had about half a minute of spring, which is crazy. Come on, storm, pass. Looks like it's starting to pass. The little sandstorm symbol up at the top of the screen disappeared. I love the thralls are all so casual about it. I'm glad I don't have to worry about the animals in the pen. I don't think we need this right now. A folding bed that takes up little space. Alright, well I'm going to put that down somewhere just to see if they use it. Maybe right there. We'll see if somebody... Oh, it's my spawn point. Okay. I was going to say, let's see if one of them uses it. I was shocked that that wasn't the smelter. The one that's always standing there when I go by. Oh yeah, he's coming along. Anyway, it's just a chance that you might get a greater hyena or any kind of greater animal. But they're much more powerful. It's like getting the good version of the demonic creatures that you run across in this game. They have much more strength. I want to see if I can pick up... this standing torch that I put down. So I don't know about remove because move placeable to a new location. Yeah, I went through this with all the other stuff. Not aligned enough with the ground. When I had to move my other workstations up here. But I don't use that base down there anymore, so why leave it in there? It just doesn't make any sense. Unfortunately, I can't move this long distances. At a certain point, it will tell me I can't move it any farther. Or it'll just snap back to where it was. And it'll be done. I'd have to start over. Okay, now we have light at this end, so it won't be so dark on this side anymore. That's a good thing. So we made decent progress today. Captured a few more thralls. We got a cook for a change, so that's a good thing. I just love that view over there with those two sentinels along the river. They're so cool looking. Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it today. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I appreciate you as always. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And it helps me keep going, putting out more content. So thank you again, and I will see you in my next playthrough or my next session of playthrough. I love how this thing won't let me do what I want to do when I want to do it. There we go. All right, everybody, have a good evening, day, or afternoon, depending on when you watch this. As always, I appreciate you.